Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Music Talk. I have an audience today. Say hello. Today we're going to be talking about one album. I'm going to have these children look at the album. It's this album.
Here.
Okay. It is Elton John's Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Double album. One of his very best, I would say. So I'm going to load this girl in the car, because this is her favorite album of all time, right there. So I'm going to load her in the car, and she's going to hear it for the first time. And it'll be your favorite album of all time.
All these songs.
Do you know all these songs? We'll see how that goes. Okay, so we're back, and this is the album, like I said, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. This is the one we'll be talking about today. The girl back there, she says she knows every song on this album.
She's like,
The girl over there says Jesus Is My Friend is on this album.
Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend. Jesus is a friend of mine. I have a friend in Jesus.
It is not. But she did say what song is on this album?
Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. And I'm thinking she might be right. Funeral for a Friend, do we know that song?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know the title.
What's the difference between Funeral for a Friend and the rest of the songs on the album?
It's sad.
Oh, wait a minute. This girl knows something back here. What? It's a what?
Instrumental song.
It's an instrumental song. Wow. I'm in shock a little bit. Pleasantly surprised, though. Very happy. Very, very proud father. We're going to listen to Funeral for a Friend, and we'll be back after they listen to it to see what they thought of it. Love Lies Bleeding. What'd you think, Jess? What'd you think about that song?
Nice.
Nice. So it wasn't completely instrumental. I guess the Funeral for a Friend part was instrumental, and then Love Lies Bleeding has lyrics.
And love lies bleeding in my hand.
Is it a thumbs up or a thumbs down? What do you think? Up. What'd you like about it?
You make pretty noise.
Makes pretty noises. Starts off all dreary, like you're at a funeral, then doesn't get much better because Love Lies Bleeding. I guess that's the end of a relationship, so I'm assuming that's what that's about. And it's a really long song. It's 11 minutes long. That's a lot to start an album off with. So, all right. So next one there is Candle in the Wind. Now you said you not sure.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's see how it goes.
And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind.
So what'd you think of Goodbye Yellow or Candle in the Wind? Well, I think she was bored. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Thumbs up?
Yeah.
What'd you like about it?
Make pretty noise.
It makes pretty noise like the other one. Pretty piano tune. Do you know who the song was written for or about?
No.
Yeah, it was written about Marilyn Monroe. Do you know who Marilyn Monroe was?
No.
No. Yeah. So she's just an iconic movie star. So anyway, that was released in '73. It topped #1 in Canada and #2 in the United States. It's one of my favorite songs by him. He did even a better job. Well, not a better job, but a great version of it in the '80s on the Live in Australia album.
Goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never knew it.
So the next one's Benny and the Jets. You know that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So as far as the album goes, that was the last song on side 1. Benny and the Jets is the last song on side 1. So let's see how it goes. There goes a crazy motorcycle guy.
Benny and the Jets.
Benny and the Jets, Allie, what'd you think? So yeah, Allie's rebelling. This one's Allie right here. She's rebelling. If you can see these little white things in each of her ears, she put her AirPods in. So she's missing out on one of the best albums ever put together. So you enjoy. What are you listening to, Allie? What are we listening to? See, totally just ignoring me. That's okay. This is my favorite over here.
Hey! That's rude.
Oh no, she's mad now. Anyway, what'd you think of Benny and the Jets?
Jeez.
Yes. What did you think? Really? Now I'm getting a silent. Okay, so she's back to be my favorite. It makes pretty noise again. Do you think that song was recorded live?
Yeah.
It was not.
Oh.
So Benny and the Jets was released in '74. It reached #1 in the US. And it was about a fictional band, Benny and the Jets. And the song is written from a fan's point of view. Are you excited about that, to know that about Benny and the Jets? Yeah. Thumbs up on that?
Yes.
So far you're digging that album, right? So completely side 1 you liked. So let's see how side 2 does. Because Yellow Brick Road's all nice and looks great in the song. And it goes to dark places eventually. This is Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. You've heard this one before, right?
Yeah.
And who else does a version of it that you like? Do you remember? The other one? Bueller? Yola.
So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society hide.
I do like this song though.
Oh, she's back. She's back. All right. So we might get 2 thumbs up on this one. I don't count because I like every song in this album, so we'll see.
Goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society hide.
Alec, what do you think?
Good.
Good. Jess?
Yes.
Yeah. People are saying, a lot of music critics say that's probably the best song he ever wrote. The next one on here was "This Song Has No Title."
Is that the name of the song?
The name of the song is "This Song Has No Title," and there's Elton's band right there. There's the guys right there and some of the cool pictures. Let's see how "This Song Has No Title" does.
Oh, this song's got no title, just words and a tune.
Okay, what'd you guys think?
Nice.
You like that one? Another winner, another thumbs up. What'd you like about it? And don't say pretty music or whatever.
Make pretty sound.
Makes pretty sounds. What'd you like about it? The lyrics, just the sound of it. What did you think? Melody. Yeah, good hooks. Allie, what'd you think? Huh?
I don't know.
Did you listen to that one?
No.
Okay, so no vote on that side. The next one is Gray Seals. Definitely has a good melody, upbeat.
And tell me, Gray Seal, how does it feel to be so wild?
So what'd you think about Gray Seal? Another good one? You like that one? So Gray Seal, Bernie Taupin, who wrote it, says he has no idea what the song is about. So there you go. This one's called Jamaica Jerk Off. So this is kind of a fun song, upbeat. A lot of people don't like it. They say, why did he put it on the album? I think it fits and I like it, so see what they think.
Come on, Jamaica, in Jamaica all day.
Jess, what'd you think? Good one? What do you think the song's about? Yeah, he wrote it. I guess he was inspired, or Bernie or Elton was inspired to write it because they were originally going to record this album in Jamaica, and they couldn't because I guess there's some political things going on, a lot of violence. So they ended up recording it where he recorded previous albums. I think it was Honky Chateau and Don't Shoot Me, I'm Only the Piano Player. The last one on side 2, album 1, would be I've Seen That Movie Too.
I've seen that movie too.
What'd you think?
Nice.
What do you think that song is about? Did you listen to lyrics at all? What do you think he's talking about with I've Seen That Movie Too? It's talking about somebody who realizes whoever they're in a relationship with is trying to kind of pull one over on them. And he's saying, I've seen it all before. I know what you're doing here. Yeah, so it's kind of a heartbreaking song, but it's a great song. It has orchestration and it has a backwards guitar solo. Can't beat that.
Backwards.
Yeah, you can play it again, but that guitar solo was done backwards. probably a little trick pulled out of the Jimi Hendrix guitar book. We're getting ready to reach our destination, so what we're going to do is actually play album 2 on the ride home and see how it goes. Okay, we're back. The children are hungry in the back. We'll see if I feed them anything.
M&Ms.
That one's eating M&Ms. Got the sun bursting through my window right now. It's not very nice. Bad sun. There we go. That's much better. We listened to side 1. What'd you think of side 1?
Tasty.
Tasty. Whatever that means. It was tasty.
I only listened to one song on that side.
She was very helpful, as you can tell. Now we're up to side 2. This is where I think it gets a little darker and a little more risque, I think. The very first song called Sweet Painted Lady. Do you know what that means? What a sweet painted lady is?
She's naked.
Well, you're pretty close.
Oh, she's dead.
No, that's a different song. That'll be another one.
She's lazy.
We're gonna see what these what they think about this one. It's called Sweet Painted Lady.
Sweet painted lady, seems it's always been the same.
Okay, so Sweet Painted Lady. Yes or a no?
Yeah.
Like it? Al? Huh? Sensing attitude back there. Somebody just finished riding a horse and they're tired. So what do you think the song was about?
Painted lady.
You don't know? You don't know what the song was about, Jess? You don't have a guess? I think you do.
I think it's about a song, a woman
Uh-huh.
being painted,
Yeah,
being painted on, not but on a canvas.
well, painted means makeup.
She's a whore.
She is a whore. Just got it. So even knew she knew what that song was about. So yes, the Sweet Painted Lady is a prostitute. I get the Father of the Year award for showing that song to my children. Then we have the Ballad of Danny Bailey.
Now it's all over Danny Bailey.
Okay, so Danny Bailey, you liked it? Yes. Why? Because music good, sound nice,
Make pretty noise.
makes pretty noises. And Danny Bailey, looked it up, fictional character, made up like to tell a story of like an old timey outlaw, the 20s, like Dillinger and Bonnie and Clyde and all those guys. Number 3 on side 3, Dirty Little Girl. So Dirty Little Girl, what'd you think? Did you like it? That one rocked out a little bit. The last song, this one's called All the Girls Love Alice. And it's the last song on side 3. So, let's see.
All the young girls love Alice. Tender.
All the Young Girls Love Alice. Did you like it? That one rocked out too, right? Allie, did you like it? Allie's got like a earbud and earbud. So Allie's not listening. It said Bernie Taupin was trying to represent the gay lifestyle in the 60s. So Alice liked girls, she didn't like boys. And they were saying it was the first song that Elton John wrote that represented anything or resembled or discussed anything about the gay lifestyle. And then I guess there's a song in the 80s, around 81, called Elton's Song.
You say it isn't real. I know what I feel.
And that's where he's talking about his gay lifestyle, him as a gay person. First song on side 4 would be Your Sister Can't Twist, But She Can Rock and Roll. Okay, Allie, what'd you think? I'm just kidding, because I know you still have your little earbuds in. Jess, what'd you think about that one? Did it put you to sleep? Did you like it? That's probably the hardest one for me to get through on the album, because it's a good song. It even has like that Beach Boys sound in the middle. but it's really fast. Like, it's hard to get a rhythm. They went like really, really fast time on that song. So that's a hard one to get into. This next one you're probably gonna know. This was a big hit. They play. It's been in movies. It's been everywhere. They played on the radio all the time too. Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. We'll give it a listen. Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. Did you recognize that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've heard it before? You like that one? Yeah, it's good rock and roll. See, I like that one because it had like a more of a rhythm and a beat to it that you could sing along to, and it didn't feel rushed and frantic. So maybe that's what they were going for in that Sister Can't Dance song. They said that Bernie Taupin, you know who Bernie Taupin is? He's the guy who wrote all the lyrics. Elton John wrote the music. Bernie Taupin wrote all the lyrics. Elton really couldn't write a lyric to save his life, but he was a great composer, musician. So Bernie wrote all the lyrics. Bernie said he says all the other songs up till that point were basically about American culture, and he wanted to write something about the English culture and him growing up, and that's what they did. They would go out to the bars on the weekends or at night, and there were a lot of fights and a lot of rough times, so that's what that song was about. The next one we have up is called Roy Rogers. Do you know who Roy Rogers was? Yeah. Don't let your grandfather hear that. Who do you think Roy Rogers was if your grandfather's into him? Cowboy. He was I think he was a singer. See, I don't know that part either, but he was definitely a movie star. Yeah, because he had a group of singing cowboys that sang with him.
A group of jolly cowboys discussing plans that
And actually, Billy Joel used his singing cowboys. Anyway, Roy Rogers. Okay, so Roy Rogers, what do you think? There's a lot of different styles on this album, right? We had like straight out rock and roll. Then there was some that was like had like a gospel feel, almost like rhythm and blues. So there's a lot of stuff. That one was country western, right? Made sense because who's Roy Rogers? So you know who Roy Rogers is now. He was a cowboy. He came up in radio. He was a big movie star. He was known as the singing cowboy. I think they called him the king of cowboys. The song was like about people who would watch Roy Rogers as an escape from their kind of like boring lives. And so that's what Roy Rogers was about. And he had a famous horse, and his famous horse's name was Carl. Carl. Yes, Roy Rogers' horse, Carl. Yes, no, his name was Larry, actually. That's pretty funny. Carl the horse. No. Wrong. But funny. Every gun has one. His horse was named. I'm trying to help you as much as I can here. Every gun has Yes, Roy Rogers' horse, Butthead. And that's where Beavis and the Butthead came. And the Butthead. Yeah. No, the horse's name was Trigger. And guess what Roy did when Trigger died? Guess what he did? You're gonna like this part. What did he do with Trigger? He stuffed him. He stuffed the horse, and he put him in his living room. That's just wrong, but that's how much he loved that horse. So now I don't know what happened when Roy Rogers died if somebody else took Trigger, but who knows? We have 2 more songs left on the album. Next one's called Social Disease. Sounds like a nice, wholesome song. Let's hear.
Genuine example of a social disease.
Social Disease, what'd you think?
Yeah.
I liked it. I like the saxophone and all that going on in there. What other song on the album did it remind you of? How about that Dirty Little Girl song? Like she was literally dirty. And this guy in the song, what's the lyric? He dresses in rags and smells a lot. That he would be like perfect for the dirty little girl. One last song on the album. This is like one of my favorites too. This is a great way to end the album. This one's called Harmony. I think I've played this for you before, but we'll see. So you ready for Harmony? You're gonna be okay. This is the last song in the album. We're gonna have to let this album go. You gonna be all right? I know. Let's see what happens.
Harmony and me, we're pretty good company.
What'd you think of it? Because we're getting ready to go through the car wash. So what'd you think of Harmony?
Yeah.
Yeah, good way to end the album. It's one of my favorites. It's getting really loud. Hopefully we can finish this. So what'd you think of the whole album?
Yeah.
You liked it? Would you recommend it to your friends? I enjoy the album. I love the album. I've been listening to it. I used to put it in my my Walkman before I had a CD player. I had the tape, and I would ride my bike to school and listen to that album over and over and over again.
Ride your bike to school?
Yes, and then when one day the tape broke, so I had to buy a new one, and I bought a new one. And I think I wore that one out too. But by the time I wore that one out, the CDs had come out, so I bought the CD. I think I still have the CD somewhere.
How far is your school?
In a couple miles.
Miles?
Yeah.
Why did you
That's for another episode. All right. Thanks for watching. We're going through the blower. It's really loud. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe over there. See you later. Say bye, girls. Bye, girls. Bye-bye.